Alrighty, welcome back. It is now part 4, I believe. We're in Tower of Fantasy. The arms dealer in the black market just opened up, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at one quick thing. Remember, if you see something red, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and click it. So we can go ahead, collect our daily rewards, look around here, see if we see anything that we get for free. Unfortunately, there's nothing. And let's go ahead and let's dive into the gacha mechanic. All right, so gacha, what does that mean? This game is primarily not only a mobile game, but it is also a gacha game. Basically, what that means is there is a component of the game where you have to roll for content. It's almost like you're gambling for content. So right over here, we have 2 banners currently available for us. We have the character banner. Over here is our character is Nemesis. Interesting hairpin she has there. And then we have our standard banner, or a regular banner. Now, these banners are here because they get to go ahead and you use your resources that you collect and you roll to see what you have. Now, we were talking before about the black nuclei or the purple balls and the orange balls. The purple balls are go ahead and when you click here, if I were to roll for it right now and roll 10 of these and see what I get, we are going to get something from one of these options. Now, over here, they have the actual, I guess for some legal reasons, what the actual odds of you are winning are. I'm going to go ahead and be upfront with you guys. You are going to get a lot of purple nuclei or black nuclei. Feel free to just, when you have 10, or if you want to roll every one, you can. We have 14. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to click for good luck and click skip. And then we're going to go ahead and skip on top of that to see what we got. As you guys can see, we got a couple of things. Nothing too fancy, but we're going to go ahead and return. Our biggest thing, though, is we want to go ahead and we want to switch to the gold nucleus. Now, the gold nucleus is different. Right off rip, you'll notice that there's kind of like a bar here. That bar is called pity. We have already rolled 1 nuclei, and we are 79 rolls from earning an automatic SSR character. Now, that's a lot of acronyms, but basically what that means is that we're getting a legendary character. So over here, exactly what I said, but they're putting it in the mathematical terms. These legendary characters are all things that you could possibly get in the game when you roll to 80. Now, there might be some times where you might get it and you might have not you weren't even on 80. Congratulations, you just got a free one for free. You were really lucky. Every 10 rolls you make on the gold nuclei, you are guaranteed a purple or an SR. Now, the reason we're going to go ahead and we're going to click and skip. The reason we're going ahead and we're talking about this right now is because purple weapons scale better than blue weapons. Blue weapons, we can level them up side by side. We can take a level 10 bow and we can take a level 10 pummeler. And the level 10 pummeler is most likely going to do better in most situations, of course, if there's weaknesses involved. We're going to go ahead and roll another one again to get a next purple. But the reason I'm rolling for the 30 right now, I'm going to roll to 30, is because for some odd reason, there appears to be the developers decided that, you know what, we're going to go ahead and we are going to give everybody a free SSR early on before they hit 30. So we're going to roll one more time with a 10. That was 20. This is going to be our 30. We're going to click, and we're just going to keep it here. We're not going to click skip, because we want to see it turn red. So as you guys can see, it turns red. Now we're going to go ahead and click skip, and we're going to see what we get. Now, we got Crow, the Thunderblades. Now, the reason we're going to go ahead and stop here is because we could have gotten any of those characters. Also, let's go, dude. We got Thunderblades. That's pretty cool. It's kind of funny because it kind of looks like the dual blades that we have here, but now the dual blades that were given to us, they have like an electric feel to it. But regardless of that, we have our new weapons, and let's go ahead. Let's just showcase it real quick, what I was talking about, how they work. So over here, we have the Thunderblades. It deals 18 attack at level 1. The bow deals 7. The staff deals 10. The little mini cannon deals 11. And the hammer deals 9. This just has higher multipliers, so we definitely want to be using the Thunderblades whenever we can. In fact, What you want to do is invest all your resources into these said Thunderblades or to your legendary. The reason being is because it just scales immensely better than the other things you have at your disposal. So whatever you have, you want to go ahead and use it. I know I'm going to be using the fire bow because since we didn't get a fire SSR, we know for a fact that we are going to be needing the bow to deal with like the world map stuff that are here. So I'm going to just enhance that. But let's take a look. We just leveled up both things to level 10. The bow, 19, 1,206 HP. Let's take a look at the Thunderblades. 50 damage and 3,000 HP and 38 crit. That's not even comparable how these two are there. Just for the lulz, let's go ahead and let's take a look here and let's try to upgrade this one as well. Let's say we're going to upgrade the cannon, and let's just take a look at what happens and just compare the two weapons. 2,000 HP, 3,000 HP. This again, it's a mobile game first, a resource management game second, and it's a thinking game where you have to think, what am I going to use my resources for? You always want to use the resources that you have at your disposal on your best weapon that you currently have. And at this time, since we rolled a 30, that's the only orange that we are guaranteed for right now on the banner. We won't get another one until we roll 50 more, which means we need to explore to be able to even get a chance to get our second weapon. Now, because it is a new mobile game, there's going to be other opportunities for us to get it. First one is the newcomer event. This thing's amazing because as you play the game, from doing like typical things like logging on, completing missions, collecting nuclei, you are able to earn several points. It goes all the way to 1,400. But at 700, you get to pick your weapon. You get to pick the character that you want to mess with. Right now we have the Thunderblades, as you guys can see. And when we go ahead and use them, looks like we're doing a couple of things up here, which is fantastic. So with that, that's the gacha system explained. Now that we have done our gacha and we've gacha a Thunderblades, we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue our playthrough. I highly recommend, if I were you, before committing any money to the game, try to play it for a bit. Everybody's guaranteed a SSR. I was going to say 5-star because it's kind of like Genshin Impact. But you're guaranteed the SSR right off the bat, and you literally get it for just getting to this level. We play like no more than 30 minutes, and we were talking the whole time. Take a look at it. See if you like the weapon, and if you don't, go to a different server and try to roll for another one. It's up to you. Or you know what? Just make the best of what you got. We got the Thunderblades. That's what we're going to be using. But thank you all for sticking around and listening to the gacha system explained. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about what we're going to do with these Thunderblades. Thank you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.